It's surprising how the simple word Roundup can cause such an emotional response. It seems there's two strong factions and no middle ground. Those who believe it's an asset to the world's food supply, and those who are certain that Roundup is a hazardous chemical. Now, if you're on the fence, here are 4 facts you need to know about Monsanto's Roundup. In the recent Monsanto trial, the jury awarded school groundskeeper Dwayne Johnson $289 million in damages, forming the belief that Roundup does cause cancer. Johnson was accidentally doused in glyphosate, and after that he had a painful rash all over his body. Later he was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin lymphoma, a specific type of blood cancer. At the trial, toxicologist William Sawyer explained that glyphosate bioaccumulates in the skin, which is then absorbed into the body. This would explain Johnson's skin disorders, leading to his cancer diagnosis. The state of California's Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment cites glyphosate to the list of chemicals known to cause cancer in 2017. The International Agency for Research on Cancer also classifies glyphosate as probably carcinogenic to humans. However, Monsanto fails to put a label on their products warning customers of the risk of cancer. Monsanto and its leadership team consistently boast that over 800 studies have determined that Roundup is safe. However, these studies were performed by employees of Monsanto and were not independent scientists. This has caused a few issues to arise. It was brought to light that studies have been edited and altered before being published by Monsanto to alter the findings in favor of Roundup. The cozy relationship between Monsanto and the government's EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, was presented as evidence in the aforementioned trial and showed that the EPA favored Monsanto over some of their own scientists due to close relationships between high-ranking leaders. Johnson's lawyer even named employees and submitted emails saying that the EPA colluded with Monsanto. Monsanto's Roundup appears to be a dangerous product that can cause a variety of health issues. If you or a loved one used Roundup and were later diagnosed with a blood cancer, including non-Hodgkin lymphoma, you may be eligible for a financial settlement. After decades of studies, Monsanto still fails to warn consumers about the dangers of their product. Call Periscope Group today. We want to hear your story.